Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Lee. This is Reefer Explained. Today we're doing a quick update on my Red Sea 250 G2 Reefer. So just wanted to point out a couple of things that you can do to keep the glass clean. And obviously they're quite, basic things, but also products out there on the market that may help you, things that I've found and so forth. So you can, to scrape the algae off the glass, there's algae scrapers like this long handle one I'll show you in a second. There's magnet cleaners that are on the glass currently, as you see. You can just use a sponge. You can use a tool to clean that glass, which is another handle long algae scraper, but with a pad. I'll show you that now. So this is the long sponge, and it can change the heads on these. So you can put different things like scrapers, but this was really inexpensive. But obviously you can just go in and then clean the glass at different angles, and it is just a non-abrasive sponge for the aquarium hobby. This works really well just on the soft kind of film algae. This is what I currently use. And what I tried to do is not go all the way to the sand bed, because otherwise the sand will get caught up in this pad. And another tool you can use that I've just picked up is this long handle blade, and basically it's like a credit card that goes in there. I'll pull that out in a second. You can change these cards out when they need to be done, and you can change them out for like a stainless steel one, blades by Flipper. Just picked this up, and the handle is pretty good. It's really strong, sturdy, it doesn't bend. This one is quite long. I think it's around maybe 48 centimeters, but the card has got two edges. So it's got a flat edge and then it's got a serrated edge. So I'll just show you that now on camera. Okay, so we are back. So just changed out the card. You just turn it around and you see the serrated edges. Just looks like a credit card basically. And then when you clean in the glass, it will get to those tougher reaches areas. So you just push down, and then it will take off the stubborn bits that are left on the glass, because sometimes these magnet algae scrapers don't get all the way and get every part. And the other thing is with the algae scrapers is that they are really strong. You have to be careful with the glass. These Flipper ones are really good, but if you bring the sand up from the bottom, you will scratch the glass, and I've done that on my old tank. So I'm really kind of keen not to do that on this time. I think this retailed, this Flipper was really cool. Not too expensive really. I think this was like 28-30 pounds, something like that. But with the metal blade, if you want to put the metal blade in instead of having this stock credit card style, I think that was another 10 pounds on top. But this is an investment that will keep your glass clean for long periods of time, and it won't break. It's really sturdy. It's cool with the orange handle as well. And it just really bugs me when you see tanks that are scratched on the glass, or there's loads of algae build up along the bottom. As you can see here, down here, there's a little bit building up. Not so bothered about the back of the glass because it's black anyway, but just trying to get to those hard to reach areas. And I think this tool really does justice. So if you're looking for something out there that will really clean the glass well, look at one of those Flipper by Flipper, and they do a exchangeable stainless steel you can purchase, but they are really handy. Once you clean the glass on the inside, you can clean the glass on the outside. What I'd use there is use a rag, a dry cloth, like a microcloth, that I'm only going to use on the outside of the tank only, and then I'll spray some RODR water on the glass and then just rub it down, and it comes up pretty clean. So that's my 2 tips on keeping the glass clean. I hope you enjoyed this video today. It was just a quick one just to show you what's out there for cleaning the glass with different kind of long-handed scrapers and algae scrapers and so forth. You can just use a blade from your DIY store. They sell them in this pack of like 4 or 5, and they are just, you can hold them by hand, so you can use some long gloves and then put your hand in. But the only issue is that obviously you don't want to be doing that every time you need to stick your hand into a tank, and sometimes these tanks are quite deep and obviously some water may come out over the top as you're pushing down. So that's something to bear in mind, that using these long-handed scrapers are really handy. The magnet algae scrapers I do use on a mostly daily basis, every other day, but I will be very gentle with them. Another tip is to put a clean cloth behind this part, so that it's nice and smooth and that you're not damaging the outside of the tank for any reason. And I've seen a lot of aquarium hobbyists and shops do this, and I think it's just a good practice to do. So if you like this video today, please give it a thumbs up and like and subscribe, and I'd love to hear more what you think of the tank so far, how it's coming across. We've just added these corals, these chalice corals. They are doing really well. I think it's going to be, hopefully, if they survive and they do well, then we should be keeping them along here. As they grow, I'll move them round, but I think for now, as they're small, just let them grow out. I've still got to have some ideas of what to put up above. This one's bouncing back now since I've cut it back, which is good. This one's coming back with a colour, as you can see. Once it gets purple, more purple and orange, then we'll know that that's completely recovered. I'm not sure about the acro that I just bought, but we'll see. It looks good so far. This one's getting big now, which is cool, and I'm going to put that towards the top or the back, just so that it's got plenty of space to keep growing. This little jack-o'-lantern, I think it is. We've got another one down here, a pink one. I might move that up towards the orange one, but for now I just wanted to put it lower down. And then we've got this beautiful kind of master gonipora. I think it's more like a burnipora, but yep, that's bounced back quite well. The lights are running around 40% most of the time on the blue and the royal blue on the AI blades, and I'll do a proper video on that shortly. But if you want to see more, guys, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.